have 6 in. If not, we'll have to have 2.
Hey guys, Andy here. Just starting a series of a race to Division 5 with a pretty pacey, pretty average 15 to 20k Serie A team. Gonna go from Division 5 to Division 1. So here we go, straight off into a game. Pretty pacey team, but he was a pretty decent player, to be honest. Pretty back into with the play. A pretty bit of shocking defending from me there, and Johnson scores a pretty good goal. I'll give him that. It was a pretty good goal, but I just couldn't seem to defend at all. Straight from the kick-off there, I did a bit of, well, I didn't really do much, but a little bit of dribbling and passing, and then Gargano just hammers that in the top corner, which, I mean, that's a pretty good goal for a central defensive midfielder. Hammered that into the back of the net. And then I was playing a bit more, a couple of passes, stringing up dribbling runs, and yeah. At this point I was drawing, so I decided to go for the Jew to try and get the win and the 3 points to start us off to get us closer to Division 1. You'll see that this doesn't quite go to plan in a second. There's another bit of awful defending from me, and Tiote's through to score. Awful defending, and simple dribbling. I could have easily stopped it, and it was just ridiculous. And then that was the end of the game. There was a couple of good saves from his goalkeeper throughout, and yeah, I played pretty poor in that game. So it's a draw. It's not too bad. No, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite bad. 2-2 draw. First game, Division 5. No, we don't want that. We want to be winning and stuff. So yeah, I jumped into another game straight afterwards, and it took a while to join this game. I don't know why. And the guy was insisting on watching the intro, so I just skipped it because it was really annoying. He was just insisting on watching the opening scene, and he scores there with Lucas because of pure pace in his front four, sorry. And Lucas is always going to bury that, to be honest. And I played really poor in the first half, letting score numerous goals that I just should have stopped. And you can see from the repeated one-arm push-up that he's doing, the play style of this guy is just it literally makes you want to punch the TV. It's ridiculous. He watches every single replay, and it seems to make a point of this one-arm push-up as if he's really good at FIFA, when actually it's just his pace in the front. And then I get one back here, trying to pull it back. I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to lose by like so many goals. And it's 4-1 here, pull one back, pull a second, and then for some reason in the second there's another bit of dodgy editing, and Insigne scored a pretty similar goal to the other two that I'd scored, and then I had 3, and there was here's just a bit of play back into up the field. The game was started to even up. He dominated me in the opening bit of it, but then I was coming back, and it was just back and two, and I was starting to be able to control this pace with Aubameyang and Remy and Lucas and Podolski, and that was what it was at half time. It was 4-3. I had more possession, more shots on target, more shots in general, more accuracy, more corners. I was beating him on the stats, but not on the scoreboard, so we had to change that. And I was trying to just dribble past him and take a few shots, and it wasn't going my way, to be honest. I just couldn't seem to break down his defence to get that goal and to score. But I do eventually manage to score another goal in a second. it was a decent bit of play by me, and you could see that some of the shots I was doing, they were just poor shots, and I was messing it up, and I was thinking, I'm gonna lose this, but I do with a lovely back heel there, and then a through ball. I finally managed to break down his defence, and his keeper for once doesn't save it. His keeper was playing amazing. He was just saving every shot. It's ridiculous. He was like diving here, diving there, like he was Superman, and I don't understand why some keepers randomly just turn into utter beasts and dive from one side of the goal to the other in a split second. It's ridiculous sometimes. And yeah, so we draw that game 4-4. 2 points from 2 games, not bad, but not good either. So this game, I was thinking, come on, I've got to get a win. And this team is a lot easier. There's bad chemistry, bronze players, silver players, gold players. Didn't know what he was doing, obviously, just starting off. And I'm not gonna lie, I dominated this guy. As you'll see from the easy goals I was scoring, just making simple through balls, and yeah. Let's see, here we go. For me, it's just easy goals. He just couldn't defend, he couldn't attack, he couldn't pass, he couldn't tackle, he couldn't do anything really, to be honest. He was a pretty poor player, and I'm not gonna lie, as you can see from the sheer easy goals he was scoring. Simple finesse shots, simple 1-2 passing, he's breaking him down really easy. Another little turn there from Garner. Quality player for a central defensive midfielder, getting up, dribbling past the players, skilling them. I don't know what skill moves he's got, but they were alright. And banging them home, and that was what it was at half time, 4-0. And actually, he's got more possession there, but he just didn't know what to do with it. It was like Barcelona when against Chelsea, they just had possession, but he could not do anything. He couldn't seem to pass or anything. So I score another here, and then a lovely little straight from my keeper all the way up the field in a couple of passes, and it's in the back of the net. And that was a pretty good goal. Eventually, it was a due goal in hindsight, but yeah, that was how the game ended. And yeah, 6-0 is a pretty good result, I'm not gonna lie. And that gave us the first win of the series. And that's gonna be the end of the episode. Three games isn't bad in an episode.